thousands of years, it's been one of the world's great mysteries. Just how were the pyramids built so deep in the Egyptian desert?
In a world where science has untied the secrets of the universe, there are still mysteries that need explanation. Scientists have recently stumbled upon an ancient artifact.
This is amazing for Francisco and I because this is an iconic Maya site. We know
Buried for millennia, only to find that it challenges everything we know about history, technology, and even the limits of human understanding. These discoveries aren't just anomalies, they are puzzles that have left even the brightest minds confused. Number 12. The giant Mayan monument. For decades, archaeologists have been unearthing the fragments of the ancient Mayan civilization in Mexico, revealing grand temples, difficult carvings, and towering pyramids that tell the story of a once thriving society. With so many discoveries already made, it seemed that all the important sites had been found until a recent revelation turned that assumption on its head. In June of this year, a team of experts confirmed the discovery of the largest Mayan monument ever found, and astonishingly, it's also the oldest known to date. This huge structure is located at Aguada Phoenix, a site nestled in the thick jungles of Tabasco. The monument stands an impressive 50 feet tall and stretches nearly 5,000 feet in length, dwarfing even some of the most famous Mayan pyramids. To put that into perspective, the monument is longer than 13 football fields placed end to end. But despite its massive size, this ancient structure went unnoticed for centuries because it's so flat and expansive that it appears to be a natural part of the landscape, especially when covered in thick jungle vegetation. The breakthrough came with the use of LiDAR light detection and ranging technology, a cutting-edge tool that allows researchers to see beneath the jungle canopy by sending laser pulses from aircraft to create detailed 3D maps of the terrain below. Through LiDAR, the true scale and shape of the monument were revealed, showing that it was carefully constructed by human hands with a level of precision that is nothing short of extraordinary. Further investigation at Aguada Phoenix uncovered charcoal pits, which have enabled experts to date the monument to approximately 3,000 years ago, around 1,000 years earlier than the more famous Mayan cities like Tikal and Chichen Itza. This discovery challenges our understanding of Mayan history, suggesting that complex societal structures and monumental architecture existed far earlier than previously thought. Number 11. The ancient mysteries of Las Bolas. Scattered across the Diquís Delta in southern Costa Rica lie over 300 giant stone spheres.
300 have been discovered so far,
Some of which date back as far as AD 600. Locally known as Las Bolas the Balls, these enigmatic monuments are among the most intriguing artifacts of the ancient world. Carved by a mysterious pre-Columbian civilization, most of the spheres are made from gabbro, a dense, dark rock that forms from cooling molten magma deep within the earth. Remarkably, the largest of these spheres measures over 8 feet in diameter and weighs more than 16 tons, yet they are so perfectly shaped that they appear almost otherworldly. The accuracy with which these spheres were crafted has baffled archaeologists and historians alike. It is believed that the ancient artisans used smaller stones to carefully chip away at the gabbro, gradually forming these almost perfect spheres. The sheer effort and time required to create such smooth, symmetrical objects suggest that these spheres held great significance for the people who made them. Yet despite decades of research, the true purpose of the Diquís spheres remains a mystery. Some scholars speculate that they were used as astronomical instruments, possibly aligning with the stars or marking solstices and equinoxes. Others believe the spheres served as markers for important locations, perhaps guiding travelers or denoting sacred sites. There are even theories that they were symbols of power and prestige, used to demonstrate the influence and skill of the ruling elite. Adding to the intrigue is the fact that many of these spheres were found in geometric patterns, such as straight lines, triangles, and circles, further fueling speculation about their purpose. However, the civilization responsible for creating these spheres, known as the Chibchan people, vanished shortly after the arrival of the Spanish in the early 16th century. The Chibchan left behind no written records, and their knowledge of the sphere's meaning and purpose was lost to time. Number 10. Stonehenge. Situated on the expansive Salisbury Plain, approximately 88 miles southwest of London, stands Stonehenge, one of the most famous and mysterious landmarks in the world. This ancient tribute, composed of a circle of towering stones, has captivated humanity for thousands of years. At first sight, Stonehenge may appear to be a simple arrangement of massive rocks, but upon closer inspection, it reveals itself to be a marvel of prehistoric engineering and architectural cleverness. Stonehenge's construction began over 4,000 years ago during the Neolithic period, and it developed over several stages, with the final additions made during the Bronze Age. The monument consists of two primary types of stones: the larger sarsens, which can weigh up to 25 tons, and the smaller bluestones, some of which were transported over 150 miles from the Preseli Hills in Wales. The sheer logistical challenge of moving these stones without modern machinery has led to endless speculation and admiration. The sarsens were likely transported using a combination of sledges, rollers, and possibly even waterways, but how exactly they were built and aligned with such accuracy remains a topic of debate. One of the most amazing aspects of Stonehenge is its alignment with celestial events. The memorial is famously oriented towards the sunrise on the summer solstice, with the central axis of the stone circle lining up perfectly with the point where the sun rises on the longest day of the year. This has led many to believe that Stonehenge was used as an astronomical calendar or observatory, allowing its builders to track the passage of time and the changing seasons. The purpose of Stonehenge, however, remains one of history's greatest mysteries. Over the years, various theories have emerged. Some scholars suggest it was a religious site, where rituals and ceremonies were performed to honor the gods or the dead. Others believe it served as a burial ground, as numerous human remains have been found in the surrounding area, dating back to the time of its construction. Number 9. The Vithala Temple. The Vithala Temple, located in the ancient city of Hampi in southern India, is a true architectural masterpiece and a proof to the ingenuity of the Vijayanagara Empire. This temple is not just a religious site. It's a blend of art, science, and spirituality that has captivated visitors for centuries. Constructed between the 14th and 16th centuries, the Vithala Temple is dedicated to Lord Vithala, a form of Lord Vishnu. Its tricky carvings, elaborate structures, and stunning craftsmanship make it one of the most iconic and admired temples in all of India. But what truly sets the Vithala Temple apart is the mystery hidden within its grand halls. The temple's most interesting feature is its 56 musical pillars, often referred to as the Saragama pillars. These pillars are located in the Ranga Mantapa, the temple's main hall, and are arranged in a manner that allows them to create music when struck. Each pillar is said to be tuned to a specific note on the Sa-Re-Ga-Ma-Pa-Da-Ni scale, the traditional 7-note scale of Indian classical music. What's even more amazing is that these notes vibrate in harmony, creating a musical symphony that echoes through the temple. The pillars are grouped into sets, each producing a different musical sound, whether it's the deep tones of a drum or the lighter chime of a bell. Despite their musical properties, these pillars are carved from solid stone. How the ancient artisans achieved such exactness in tuning stone pillars to specific musical notes remains a mystery, even in today's age of advanced technology. Adding to the temple's intrigue is the material composition of these pillars. Some researchers believe that the pillars are made from a unique blend of metallic alloys, silicon particles, granite, and possibly even a form of geopolymer. Geopolymers are synthetic materials that are known for their durability and resistance, but the catch is that geopolymers, as understood by modern science, weren't officially developed until the mid-20th century. The presence of such materials in a temple built centuries ago suggests that the builders of Vithala Temple possessed advanced knowledge of material science, far ahead of their time. Number 8. The Antikythera Enigma. The discovery of the Antikythera Mechanism is one of the greatest archaeological mysteries that continue to challenge experts to this day. This outstanding artifact was found in the remains of an ancient Greek cargo ship that sank over 2,000 years ago. Amid the wreckage, divers uncovered a circular bronze device that, at first sight, seemed like an ordinary artifact from the past. But as researchers began to study it, they realized they had stumbled upon something far more extraordinary. The Antikythera Mechanism is a complex piece of ancient engineering, filled with a network of interlocking gears, wheels, and mysterious words carved across its surfaces. Its complex design suggests that it was far ahead of its time, so much so that when it was first discovered, archaeologists thought it might be a navigational tool, similar to an astrolabe used by sailors to chart their course by the stars. However, as investigations into the mechanism deepened, its true purpose began to reveal itself. Scientists now believe that the Antikythera Mechanism was actually a cultured astronomical calendar, capable of predicting celestial events such as the phases of the moon, eclipses, and even the positions of planets in the sky. This device was likely used by ancient scholars or astronomers to track the movements of the heavens with astonishing accuracy, long before the invention of modern-day clocks and calendars. What makes the Antira mechanism so intriguing is not just its advanced design, but also the mystery surrounding how it was made and who created it. The level of craftsmanship and knowledge required to build such a device was unparalleled in the ancient world, leading some to wonder if there were other similar mechanisms that have yet to be discovered, or if this was a one-of-a-kind creation. The Antira mechanism remains an enigma, a window into the creativity of the ancient Greeks and their deep understanding of the universe. Number 7. The unsolved mysteries of Egypt's pyramids. Egypt has captivated human imagination for thousands of years. This ancient land has been the subject of attraction for extraordinary figures throughout history. Herodotus, known as the father of history, wrote about the Egyptians' customs, wondering at their use of bronze cups, their linen garments always freshly washed, and their preference for cleanliness over appearance. The intrigue surrounding Egypt didn't end with the ancients. After the essential Battle of Actium in 31 BC, Caesar Augustus transported several huge Egyptian obelisks to Rome, using them to adorn the city's grandest locations and celebrate his victory. In the early 19th century, Napoleon Bonaparte, captivated by Egypt's ancient legacy, dispatched a team of scholars and scientists, known as the Institut d'Egypte, to explore and document Egypt's rich history and artifacts. Their work led to the discovery of the Rosetta Stone, which eventually enabled scholars to decipher Egyptian hieroglyphs and unlock the secrets of ancient Egyptian writing. Yet despite the countless marvels of Egyptian history and culture, the pyramids of Egypt, particularly the Great Pyramid of Giza, remain the most enduring symbol of this ancient civilization. The Great Pyramid, originally built as a tomb for Pharaoh Khufu, is composed of over 2.3 million massive limestone blocks, each weighing around 2.5 tons. This pyramid stood as the tallest man-made structure in the world for over 3,800 years, a proof of its architectural brilliance. The construction methods used to build these colossal structures continue to puzzle historians and archaeologists. Various theories have been proposed, ranging from the use of ramps and levers to advanced knowledge of geometry and astronomy. Recent studies suggest that a combination of straight and round slopes might have been used to transport the stones from quarries to the construction site. Some researchers also propose that the Egyptians employed a system of counterweights and cranes, or even floated the stones on water to ease their transport. Number 6. Ancient Chinese puzzle balls. These remarkable artifacts are made from ivory, and the trade of ivory is now banned due to ethical and conservation concerns. However, back in the 14th century, Chinese puzzle balls were the pinnacle of complicated craftsmanship, similar to the Rubik's Cube of their time. Their complexity was so surprising that some scholars, including the Ming-era scholar Ke Zhao, were so confused by their construction that they referred to them as the devil's work. The most elaborate and renowned Chinese puzzle balls come from Guangxi and were carved during the 19th century. These beautiful pieces can feature between 20 and 25 concentric layers of ivory, all accurately carved from a single block of material. Each layer is carefully designed, with detailed patterns and holes that must be aligned to solve the puzzle. The aim of the puzzle is to align all the damages to achieve a perfectly aligned sphere, a feat that requires a combination of patience and skill. Due to their instability, these puzzle balls are generally preserved in glass cases as museum pieces today. The true marvel lies in the methods used to create them. The process involved is carving from the outside in, which presents an important challenge. The artisans needed to design and carve the innermost layers without disturbing the outer ones. To achieve such fine details on the inner spheres, they must have used highly refined tools and techniques. The accuracy required for this difficult work is so extraordinary that it's hard to duplicate even with modern technology, including lasers and computer-controlled tools. One intriguing aspect of these puzzle balls is the use of special tools and techniques that have largely been lost to history. Early artisans may have used a combination of hand tools and possibly basic drilling devices to achieve the detailed carvings. Some scholars believe that the carving process involved inserting thin, sharp tools into the layers to gradually hollow out the ivory while maintaining the integrity of the outer layers. The exact methods remain a mystery, adding to the attraction and secrecy of these historical artifacts. Now it's time for today's subscriber's pick. Deep underwater, near the fabled Atlantis, divers stumbled upon an incredible find, a stone tablet with glowing, shifting symbols. The tablet droned with a mysterious vibration and seemed to resist all attempts to translate its message. The ancient stone, estimated to be over 10,000 years old, baffled scientists. Despite cutting-edge technology, the symbols remained a mystery, but the stone's hum changed when exposed to different frequencies, making experts think it could be an ancient communication tool or a key to cosmic secrets. Years later, researcher Elena found an old manuscript mentioning a whispering stone used by Atlantean priests. She led a team in experiments, and during a special session, the symbols began to glow and project images of an advanced civilization using energy from the earth. Although the stone's full purpose remains unknown, it symbolizes the endless quest for knowledge. Now on display in a museum, the Whispering Stone continues to intrigue and inspire, reminding us of the mysteries still hidden from our understanding. Number 5. Cleopatra's Lost Tomb. Cleopatra, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, remains one of history's most mysterious figures. Known for her extraordinary intelligence, striking beauty, and dramatic love affairs with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, she continues to capture our imagination. Yet, despite the massive amount of information about her life, one crucial aspect remains hidden in mystery: the location of her final resting place. In 30 BC, after their defeat at the Battle of Actium by Octavian, later known as Emperor Augustus, Cleopatra and Mark Antony chose to end their lives rather than face capture. Their tragic end was followed by an elaborate burial, which Plutarch, a Roman historian and biographer, described as an arrogant and beautiful tomb located near a temple dedicated to the Egyptian goddess Isis. This description offers tempting clues, but no concrete answers as to the tomb's exact location. The search for Cleopatra's tomb has captivated explorers and historians for centuries. Numerous theories and diggings have been proposed, but none have definitively identified the site. In recent years, the search has gained renewed interest with archaeological investigations near Alexandria, where many believe Cleopatra and Antony were buried. The ancient city of Alexandria, once a hub of cultural and intellectual life, holds many secrets beneath its modern streets. One intriguing theory suggests that Cleopatra's tomb may be located near the Temple of Taposiris Magna, a site that has yielded inscriptions linking it to the royal family. Excavations at this site, led by Dr. Kathleen Martinez, have uncovered major artifacts, including coins and statues, but the tricky tomb remains undiscovered. The mystery of Cleopatra's final resting place is further complicated by the possibility of grave robbery. But in ancient times, tombs were often looted, and valuable treasures were stolen long before modern archaeology could document them. This means that even if Cleopatra's tomb is found, it could have been emptied by ancient thieves, leaving behind little more than remnants of its former grandeur. Number 4. Göbekli Tepe. Traditionally, it has been thought that early humans first settled in one place, then developed agriculture, and only later built places of worship like temples or shrines. This sequence of events was long considered a well-established fact in our understanding of ancient human development. However, recent discoveries at Göbekli Tepe, a Neolithic archaeological site in southeastern Turkey, challenge this long-held belief. Göbekli Tepe, often hailed as the world's first temple, was constructed around 11,000 years ago, making it approximately 6,000 years older than Stonehenge. This ancient site is remarkable not just for its age, but also for its impressive classy features. The site consists of massive stone pillars arranged in circles, decorated with complex carvings of animals and symbols. What makes Göbekli Tepe particularly intriguing is that it seems to have been built by people who were still primarily hunters and gatherers. The discovery of numerous artifacts related to hunting at the site suggests that its builders were not yet practicing agriculture. This challenges the straight view that organized places of worship came only after the development of farming and settled communities. Göbekli Tepe's importance lies not just in its construction, but in what it reveals about early human societies. The fact that these early people dedicated considerable effort and resources to building such an elaborate religious site suggests that spiritual and ritual practices were central to their lives, even before they developed agriculture. This site raises attractive questions about the role of religion and communal rituals in the lives of early humans. It implies that the desire to create and attend places of worship could have been a driving force behind the development of settled communities and, eventually, agricultural practices. Gobekli Tepe remains a profound mystery and incredible evidence of the complexity of early human societies. It invites us to rethink our assumptions about the origins of organized religion and the development of civilization, highlighting how deeply knotted spiritual and communal life were with the early stages of human history. Number 3. The mysterious Swan Pot. Archaeologists are no strangers to finding animal-shaped pots and vases in ancient Chinese tombs, but a recent discovery has introduced an unexpected twist. A swan-shaped bronze pot, dating back approximately 2,000 years, was found in an ancient grave in San Mejia, Hainan province, and it contains a liquid that has left experts scratching their heads. The discovery was unexpected. Construction workers, while excavating in San Mejia, uncovered a previously unknown tomb and alerted archaeologists. Along with the swan-shaped pot, the team found a bronze helmet, an iron sword, and a jade ceremonial sword. These artifacts suggest that the tomb likely belonged to a high-status individual, possibly a soldier or warrior, given the martial and ceremonial nature of the items. What sets the swan-shaped pot apart is its uniqueness. It is the only bronze pot of its kind ever found in this region of China. The pot's complicated design and the fact that it is made of bronze, a rare material for such items in this area, highlight its significance. Bronze pots were typically used in ceremonial contexts, adding to the mystery of its purpose. The liquid inside the pot is particularly intriguing. The 3,000 milliliters of fluid is described as yellowish-brown and contains a variety of impurities. This has led to speculation about its possible contents. It could be ancient wine, a form of medicinal concoction, or even a ceremonial drink. In ancient China, it was common to bury liquids with the deceased, either for use in the afterlife or as part of a ritual. The analysis of the liquid has been challenging. Initial tests have not provided conclusive results about its composition. The presence of impurities could indicate that the liquid was not just a simple beverage, but possibly something more complex, involving multiple ingredients or fermentation processes. Number 2. The secrets of Qin Shi Huang's mysterious mausoleum. In 1974, a group of farmers in China's Shanxi province made an extraordinary discovery that would become one of the most significant archaeological finds of the 20th century. The life-size terracotta army of Emperor Qin Shi Huang, 259 BC, 210 BC. The terracotta army, with its thousands of tricky carved soldiers, horses, and chariots, was clearly intended to protect China's first emperor in the afterlife. These outstanding figures are not the source of mystery. Historians have long understood their purpose. However, what remains difficult to find is the exact location of the emperor's burial site and the treasures it may hold. Nearby, about a mile northeast of the terracotta army, lies a pyramid-shaped mount believed to be the mausoleum of Qin Shi Huang. Despite its fame, no one has yet ventured inside this vault. According to ancient records, it is the most lavish tomb ever built in China, described as an underground palace surrounded by a miniature kingdom. The tomb features a complex network of chambers and an advanced drainage system, highlighting the grandeur of the emperor's final resting place. Adding to the intrigue, the tomb is believed to contain very high levels of mercury, which poses significant challenges for excavation. The advanced technology needed to safely explore and dig this ancient site may still be beyond our reach. As a result, the full extent of the treasures and the elaborate construction of the mausoleum remain hidden in mystery. This grand burial site, along with its hidden treasures and classy design, continues to captivate archaeologists and historians who hope that future advancements might one day allow them to unlock the secrets buried with China's first emperor. Number 1. The mysterious copper scrolls. In 1947, 2 Bedouin shepherds were in search of their missing sheep when they decided to throw a stone into a nearby cave, hoping to flush out any trapped animals. Instead of hearing the familiar moaning of sheep, they were shocked by the sound of something shocking. Curious about the commotion, the shepherds ventured into the cave and made an extraordinary discovery: a collection of clay jars containing ancient scrolls. These scrolls, which came to be known as the Dead Sea Scrolls, are among the most important archaeological finds of the 20th century. The scrolls, dating from the 3rd century BC to the 1st century AD, include texts that offer invaluable insights into early Jewish history and the origins of Christianity. They were found in 11 caves around the Dead Sea and include biblical texts, fictional works, and religious writings, providing a hint into the religious life and community of the time. Among the jars found, one was particularly unusual. It contained scrolls made of copper, not the more common parchment or leather. These copper scrolls were inscribed with detailed descriptions of hidden treasures of gold and silver, estimated to be worth nearly $3 billion in today's money. The scroll lists these treasures as being hidden in various locations across Israel, including near Jerusalem and Jericho. The copper scroll, discovered in Cave 3 at Qumran, is unique not only because of its material, but also due to its content. The detailed descriptions of the treasure's locations are written in a Hebrew script that is 800 years older than the scroll itself, a style known as Paleo-Hebrew. This ancient script, combined with the complexity of the treasure descriptions, has made interpreting the scroll particularly challenging. Over the decades, numerous excavations and searches have been conducted in an attempt to locate the treasures mentioned in the copper scroll, but none have been definitively found. Some researchers speculate that the treasure may have been moved or hidden more securely before the scroll's contents could be acted upon. Others suggest that the treasure might have been a myth or part of a symbolic or religious practice, rather than an actual cache of wealth. Which of these incredible clips do you find most interesting? Share your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. And if you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to give a thumb up and subscribe to this video. Thank you.